As we work our way through the NBA Finals, at the end of the day, I delayed my reaction. I delayed my talk because I just was feeling some kind of way about these finals. The injuries that happened during the playoffs. That's right. You didn't see any videos from Mikey Step Back because I was kind of in anger. I feel like this playoffs took something away from us as basketball fans with all the injuries. And no offense, even though both of these teams were kind of healthy, Giannis was dealing with a hurt knee sprain, right? We saw it. I feel as though the finals is tainted. It's kind of like Kawhi Leonard in that win versus the Warriors. At the end of the day, they were injured, and there's an asterisk there. No one will see it when you get 20 years down in the future, but we as fans know in our hearts, even with the big win, the big push from the big guy, the guy that's the new face of the NBA, what they wanted it to be, by the way. Yeah, I'm being straight up, man. What they wanted it to be. You know, there's a couple games where at the end of the day, it felt like the Bucks had the refs in the pocket. Feels like Chris Paul, old Chris Paul, hey, he's going out. You could feel that Adam Silver, we can't let this guy win. But let's get into it and discuss what we saw in the finals and walk through the games and walk through what happened, the breakdown. Because sometimes, Phoenix Suns, you got to take it out of the ref's hands. It's kind of like a boxing match, man. And, I got a little boxing channel on the side. Haven't been doing much on that channel. But it's basically, hey, bro, let me put it to you this way. If you are in Mexico fighting a top Mexican fighter, or in Europe fighting a top European fighter, or a European in the U.S. fighting a top American fighter, you literally have to be decisively killing that guy or knocking him out to get a win if he is the hometown favorite. There's a hometown advantage. And right now in the NBA, LeBron getting older, right? Losing his whims. And now people are starting to give up on the Lakers. I'm gonna tell them be careful because they're a couple stars away from being right in a contention. Now, I give Giannis respect on one front, but even though he's kind of sliding his team and sliding the talent that they brought over, he made a strong comment in the press booth for his championship talk. He's a big family guy, I can tell. I'm not sure of his relationship with all his teammates. I'm not going to say he's getting big-headed, but he is the man, and you need to be type A in that role. I'm a little worried, though, when I saw him walking around with the champagne. I saw a couple bumps with his teammates, and maybe it was the media propelling him to different locations, but I saw a little bit of distance with his teammates. I don't want him to be that kind of guy. I'm not sure what he is. I can say that LeBron James, unequivocally, even though he's a little baby at times, he is definitely a team player. But I don't know about Giannis. But I know he's a family guy. I know he loves his family, and that's dope. That's great to have in the NBA. But I want to get into the stats. I want to get into why are we sliding Drew Holiday as an all-star? Why are we sliding Chris Middleton? I know he came up from the G League. He had talent. Why are we sliding Brook Lopez, a former all-star from the Nets? I remember those days, okay? I grew up watching Brook. He was a coveted talent, okay? Let's stop sliding like this team had nothing. It was all Giannis. Tonight it was, right? 50-point game. But let's jump into it and kind of look, because the closing man is actually your boy, Mr. Chris Middleton. The game that happened, yes, a couple days ago, and it's the late reaction just because I'm pissed off, right? Because I'm pissed off about what's happened with injuries. On the Sun side, we got to talk about Jay Crowder, okay? Tremendous performance. He has to be re-signed. He's a pivotal piece. Mikal Bridges is an off-the-bench player now, okay? They didn't get anything from Cam. I'm going to jump down because these two guys played a factor. Nothing from Mikal, nothing from Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson's going to have to look at himself in this opportunity. Look at the performance from DeAndre Ayton. He shut down because he was guarding Giannis all night. Only 12 points and 6 rebounds, doesn't have the speed, the footwork. Everyone has gone into it to be able to compete against a guy like that. They didn't utilize Torrey Craig. I'm disappointed. Would have loved to seen him versus Giannis. That's a Monty problem. Monty Williams. Why did you utilize Torrey Craig, one of the better defenders? Came from the Nuggets, did not play him. That was a problem for me. Okay, Frank Kaminsky had 6-2. Cameron Payne 10-2. Good backup. Keep him. Can they keep Chris Paul? Can they bring back this team and add a couple pieces? They need length. They need some speed. Okay, if you're trying to go against Giannis again, though I doubt that the Suns will see Giannis again next year. Okay, with a healthy East Coast team, everybody healthy. I had no offense, folks. I'll be straight up with you. I had the Atlanta Hawks beating up the Bucks, and with a healthy Trae Young, I'll tell you what, Giannis would have had his hands full trying to, even with 50 points, keeping up with a full-on Trae Young. And what I told you about Cam Reddish, the budding starness of Cam Reddish, if he gets going, there's a lot of punches. It's critical that the Hawks sign Collins. We'll get into that after in some other videos, all right? So we know about the factors that failed them. Miles Bridges, Cam Johnson, failure. DeAndre Ayton, good game, put in the wrong position. That's a Monty. Torrey Craig did not play, okay? Why not? Don't like what I see. They got to realize how far they've come. You know, the better players are on the Bucks. Look at what Chris Paul had. Devin Booker really didn't do a Devin Booker, okay? Only 19, 5, and 3. 46 minutes. All right, if I get into the stat lines, I know it's not going to look good. All right? I know it's not going to look good, right, if I go into the stat line. Okay, let's go to the Bucks side and see everyone that contributed. Giannis, 50, 14, 2. Everyone's talking about it. What a performance. But when you look on the other side, when you look at the Suns, you say to yourself, when you really take a look, I don't know what was there. Should he have been doing this anyway? PJ Tucker with a 0 dub. I don't care how much defense you play. Unacceptable. 6 rebounds. Brook Lopez, 10 and 8. Great job. Holiday with a triple-double, not spoken about. Chris Middleton, 17, 5, and 5. Not much from the bench on the Bucks. Connaughton, 8 rebounds, 0 points. Unacceptable. Jeff Teague, limited minutes. The unsung hero of the Bucks in his playoffs. See, I'm on the streets. Like I said, my boys, it was Bobby Portis. It was Bobby Portis. That was the man throughout these playoffs. Keep sleeping. Going to the stat line. This is the problem, all right? Team that relies on threes didn't do threes too well. Just a horrible game for the Suns. That's really was it. You know, even though Giannis had a tremendous game, it was horrible. Look, 6 for 25 for a 3-point focused team. Unacceptable. Free throws were a difference maker. Okay? Giannis was hitting those. Great job to Giannis. When you start looking at this thing, you say, man, what happened to Book? I'm back to Booker. Need a 30, 35-point game. Rebounds, 37. Unacceptable from the Suns' side. But you got Portis, you got Tucker, you got all those guys. Connaughton came through with rebounds. That was a problem. That's hustle ball. That's hustle ball. Do you have enough? Remember, Darius Saric was out for the playoffs. Was that a factor? Another injury that no one's talking about. Dario Saric was injured. Power forward, right? Let's be honest, man. He could have contributed with a couple rebounds. Turnovers. Paul did well. Steals, 11. Blocks, almost equal. Assists. More ball movement on the Bucks side. Points in the paint. Obviously, big Giannis. I mean, at the end of the day, it came to free throws with this squad. It really did. That was the X factor. As we continue to walk through the games and look at what had happened here with the Suns, the breakdown, the total breakdown for being 2 games up and then taking their losses back to back to back. And yes, in my opinion, I'll say it. This is it, Chris. I mean, this was it. This is your best opportunity, in my opinion. There's opportunity if they're able to build upon length. There's several players out there that the Suns could go get to make this happen. I like Cam and I like Devin Booker. I really do. I like that tandem. However, right? However, when you look back, they had some length. He got traded. Okay, I'm going to say it here. I'm in these streets. The guy that went over from the Suns to Memphis to the Detroit Pistons, you figure out the name, you win a prize. All right? You got to think about who that guy is. One of the top players out of high school. He had some length. They let him go, but this is where he would have paid dividends. Let's go ahead and look at the Bucks in game number 5. All right, let's look at 5. Giannis, 32-9. Big games from Middleton, big games from Holiday, big games from Connaughton. Again, Bobby Portis, the unsung hero. He'll get paid, 9-3. Suns, big game from Book, big game from Ayton. Okay, big game from Ayton. Big game from Paul. Cam, Payne, Craig on the bench. Not happening. That was their problem. The bench. The bench was the problem for the Suns. Let's keep going, all right? Let's go to game 4. Background noise. I'm in it. I'm in these streets, like I said. Big game from Book. Okay game from Paul. Johnson, Payne, Craig came okay. Crowder came okay. Bridges not doing enough. Inconsistent. 6-5 and 17. Still young. I still think he's an all-star. Still young. I still think he's an all-star despite his performance. Put in the wrong situation. He's not that guy defensively, never has been. Okay? Let's go back again. Let's keep going. More games. All right? Let's go to game number 3. Where we at with the Suns? I want to keep seeing what I'm seeing, man. We was there. More games right here. Let's go. I'm trying to get up. Come on, NBA.com. Do me right, my homies. Conference final, Hawks. Yeah. We was on 4. Let's go to game 3. 120-100. Crowder, tremendous. Bridges, consistently not there. Ayton, 18-9. Chris Paul, 19. Booker, inconsistent, 10-6. Saw what happened. The bench, so-so. Even played Abdul Nader. Okay. Not enough from the bench, right? This is facts. All right. They won without Giannis, by the way. No, I'm sorry. 41 from Giannis. Tucker, Lopez. They had the better team on the Bucks. They're supposed to win. All right, let's go to game 2. See what the difference was. Giannis still big games. I mean, Giannis's back is gone. I mean, let's be honest. Jesus Christ. 42 points again in game number 2. Whew. His back is gone. Middleton did nothing. That's what happened there. Mikal Bridges, biggest game, 27. See what happens when you play, boy? Crowder, 11-10. That's the way it's supposed to be. Ayton, 10-11. Booker, 31. Paul, 23. That's why Monty kept it the way it was. This is the way it would have to be. Mikal Bridges would have had to step up, but they negated Mikal Bridges. That was a difference maker. I don't know if he's a starter, man. The kid from Villanova. I think he's a great player. I don't know if he's a starter. And you need 3. And you can say Ayton, Booker, and Paul are the big 3, but Ayton's still young, Could there be a Tobias Harris trade or something like that? Could you add some? There's a lot of small forwards that are available. They're a small forward away from being something special on the Sun side. If I'm Chris Paul with this kind of 3-point shooting, I'm not sure I would want to leave it. I think you have all the pieces. I love Booker and Cam Johnson. from the 3-point line. Cam's going to continue to get better. Okay. I don't think you want to just leave Chris Paul and go to the Lake Show. Let's go to game 1. I don't think the Lakers have as good as shooting. You're going to get angry with jockstrap LeBron and Anthony Davis one-on-one ball. I don't think you want that. Giannis, not a great performance, but a great performance, carrying the team again. 20 and 17 rebounds. Yeah, he's MVP. Tucker, 7 points. Lopez, 17. Middleton, 29-10. This is game 1. Connaughton, 8, 5, 6, 3. Actually, not bad. Bryn Forbes was not utilized in this series. The Suns, Crowder did nothing. Okay, but they got Mikal Bridges, 14, 8, and 22, 27, 32 for the big 3. Cam Johnson, 10. That's where they want to be. Craig Kaminsky, Sarek was playing. Sarek was injured. Remember that? He didn't do much, but he was in there. Decoy. Kaminsky didn't do much. A stretch 4 wasn't put in position. No reason why he couldn't have a Brook Lopez type role with a stretch 3, a stretch 5. Okay, no reason why he should not have been in that role. I blame that on coaching. But Monty got him here. Respect to him. Respect for the first 2 games. At the end of the day, it was all about the bench. And it was all about, I'll say it. It's all about Mikal Bridges and the bench of the Suns. All about putting Ayton in the right position. That's what had happened here, man. Giannis was a beast throughout the whole series, no matter how much hate you have for the boy. The guy was amazing. Hard to hate a family guy, though, man. Even though, everyone has a little attitude at that level, guys. Everyone's going to be a little bit cocky when you're at that level. Okay, that's why they're there. They're cocky. They're a little bit arrogant, right? I don't see that too much from Giannis. I just saw a little bit of distance from the teammates, a little bit. All right? If there's one thing I could guac on, I could say that, but that's really pulling teeth, right? It's pulling strings. So I think he's an amazing talent for the league and something special. Do I think he gets there next year? No. No, he doesn't get there next year with the squad. No. Healthy Nets team blows these guys out. A Kyrie versus this squad, a healthy Kyrie, Harden, and Durant. Now the one blueprint, the one issue that I see with the Nets is the fact that poor Mr. Blake Griffin played his heart out. Does he have another year of that? I mean, could you imagine getting Blake Griffin healthy for a number of these games? Can they truly? That's another video. I'm going to get into that later. So we're going to speed off here with these asterisk championship matches. The asterisk title for the Bucks. I said it. No one else wants to, but I'll say it. To say this, Giannis, congratulations for being the best player in the league this year. No doubt. Everyone's been already tapping his back, holding his hand, giving him kisses. But we got to respect the numbers. The numbers are the numbers. I'm step back Mikey, and that's what I look at. But as we look at next year in this asterisk championship, I don't care. I'll say it again. Do the Bucks get here again? Do the Suns get here again? If everyone's healthy on the West Side, sir, I'm sorry. No. We leave off with the championships for the Milwaukee Bucks as they won't make their championship run, but Middleton knows, Holiday knows, and even Greek Freak knows in his heart, when he goes to sleep, he's going to say this: did I really win the championship? I don't care what they say on TV. They're going to say, did I really win the championship? It's your boy Step Back Mikey. Didn't want to do a video on these championships because I thought it was didn't feel right. But I'm going to jump out of here and let y'all leave it with that. Let y'all think about it. Did they really win? Mikey, Step Back. I'm gone. Peace.